Okie dokie. It's bar time. Like I said, you'll need a mat and dumbbells, a mat and dumbbells, and if you have them. If you don't, like I said, a towel, a blanket, cans or wine bottles or whatever you got, perfectly work. Where's my phone? All right, so let's get started. We're actually going to start on our hands and knees and warm up the spine a little bit. So, you want your hands, we're going to start in our quadruped position. You want your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Just notice in this position as we go through these exercises, if you have a tendency of pushing back, right? So your hand is now not underneath your shoulder, beep, 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 right? So hand right underneath those shoulders, and just check in with yourself every now and then again to see if you have shift back or not. Your gaze, if you look straight down, should be above your fingertips, right? That's kind of a good way to check. If you are looking straight down and you see your palms, right, then you're too far back. So hands underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips, and then inhale, drop that belly, lift that chest and tail up to the ceiling, and exhale, round forward, push into the floor, and round that spine. Inhale into your cow, exhale into cat. Few more. On your own breath, you don't have to stay with mine. Maybe your breath is a little slower. Not gonna lie. Anxiety is around, so maybe your breath is a little faster. Take this time to really try and control that breath. Find something you can control. And last time into your cow. And then find that neutral spine, right? So I have a little curve. I'm not sunken in, but I have a little curve into my spine. And then I'm going to exhale, look over my right, and tilt my hips to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Really getting in that side crunch. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, center, one more time each way. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. And then inhale, center. Now, we're going to do my favorite one. I don't know why it's my favorite. I probably do, but I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to make a big circle, bring it around town. So I'm going to inhale into my cow spine. Exhale over to the right. Inhale into cat. And exhale over to the left. And inhale up. Exhale down and around. Inhale up. And exhale down and around. One more to this way. Inhale up. And exhale down and around. Then we're going to inhale up. And then switch directions. Exhale to the left. Down and right. Inhale up, exhale down and around, inhale up, exhale down and around, one more, inhale up, exhale down and around. Lovely, your spine should feel all nice and mobile. So then you're going to tuck your toes under, and exhale into that downward facing dog. Drop your heads. And then just work out those feet a little bit. Walk them out. Try to sink one heel to the ground. Twist your hips. Bend your knees, straighten your knees. Whatever feels good for you in this moment. Take a few breaths to do that. Then we're going to plant the left foot. Inhale the right leg up. Turn those hips open. Drop that knee. Just give it a little stretch. Roll that ankle 4 times one way, 4, and then the other way, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch that leg up. Close those hips and open those hips. Close those hips and open those hips. 2 more. Close those hips and open those hips. Close those hips and open those hips. Close those hips, bring that right foot down. Drop those knees, take a small child's pose. Inhale back into that quadruped. Tuck those toes under. Exhale back into that downward dog. Walk those heels out. Make sure there's no tension in your head and neck. Plant that right foot. Reach the left up to the ceiling. Open those hips and drop that foot. And circle that ankle out. 2, 3, 4. Circle in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch that leg up. Close those hips and open those hips. Close those hips and open those hips. 2 more. Close those hips and open those hips. Last one. Close those hips and open. Close those hips. Bring that foot down and child's pose. Rest. Body should be feeling pretty warm by now, hopefully. Otherwise, I don't know what you were doing, because I'm already sweating. Actually, that's a bit of a misnomer, like how much you sweat in a workout, how much you are sore after a workout, or like, you know, all of that stuff. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I sweat talking, so if talking is a good workout, that's news to me, right? So some people just sweat more than others. It's all right. So if you don't sweat during a workout, don't think it was a bad workout. Likewise, I never want you to be so sore that you can't walk for 4 days. Arguably, that wasn't a good workout for you. Personal opinion, I guess. Personal opinion based in fact, right? That's not the point, right? I want you to be able to get some movement in every day. Sure, you have some workouts that are harder than others. Some make you a little bit more sore than others, and that's fine, a little bit of it, but don't think that you have to be like cripplingly, that's a word, sore after your workouts, then it was a good workout. Now saying that ain't it. That ain't it. All right, so come to your backs. Rant over. Well, ish. It's never over, is it, guys? All right, so here we go. Hands behind your head. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. And 3 and 4. Even though we're mainly focused on the quote-unquote upper core, I say quote-unquote because like your whole core is all one thing. It's all layered and wrapped and connected. But right here, we're if you want to break it down into your mind as upper and lower, here we're focusing on that upper core. Hold up. But don't forget about that lower core. Actively push that low back into the mat. And turn on that seatbelt. Tighten that seatbelt a little bit. And pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, another 8. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Butterfly those knees. So bottoms of your feet together, knees open. Doesn't have to be super, like, you don't have to push it down or anything. Just wherever they fall is fine. Inhale here, exhale, lift. And inhale down, exhale, lift. Now here your back might come off the mat, especially if you're tighter in those hips. That's totally fine here as long as you're not feeling any pain or pulling in that low back. If you are, still imagine that you're pushing into the mat and tightening that seatbelt, though it might not actually happen. But just by activating that seatbelt, you should get that tension out of that low back. Hold up. And if it doesn't, just bring your feet up a little bit. Bring your knees up a little bit so you can keep those hips in a better position. That's also an option. And pulse it up for 16. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now stretch those legs out all the way. Same thing. Here we go. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Hold up. Same thing here. You might not be able to get that back super flat on the mat. That's okay. You normally have some curvature to your spine, but I'm still actively tightening my seatbelt, pulling up on my pelvic floor, actively tightening that transverse abdominis. A little bit in the psoas too, I guess. Pulse it up 16. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale here. Right leg is going to go up as we curl in and down. Exhale in and down. Exhale 3 and 4. Ooh, my hamstrings are tight. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Left side. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Woo, feel those abbies a little bit. Bring your feet back together. Open those knees. Hands behind your head. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Now we're going to go same elbow to same knee. Reach, reach. Now you won't actually touch. I have yet to meet anybody that can touch doing this, because that's not the point. But that's what you're aiming for, right? Side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. So bring your feet together, balls of your feet and heels. Squeeze your legs together. Hands down. I have a habit of doing like T-Rex arms when I do bridges. I don't know why. Whatever helps. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. And squeeze those legs together as you lift on this one. Other variations, we're in like neutral position or wide leg. But here, with our feet together, we're using a little bit more of our adductors, which changes the workload a little bit. It's a little bit, I think it's a little bit more into that glute max, where the other two, yes, hit that glute max, but they also get into the minimus and medius. And hold this one up. Squeeze those thighs together. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here, lift those heels. Open those knees. Squeeze out and squeeze in. Squeeze those glutes out. Squeeze those thighs in. Don't forget that tuck at the pelvis here. We're trying not to get to spinal extension, just hip extension, right? So I'm really using my seatbelt to keep my pelvis tucked. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those thighs together, pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels, lower your hips. Widen those feet. Hip distance apart. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale here. Now, yes, there might be a little bit of inner thigh, right? Those adductors, but you want your knees to stay over your toes. So if you have too much of those, then those knees are going to cave in like that. And if you have too little, then they're going to fall outward, right? So I want those knees to track right over those toes, which I get it. It's hard to see for yourself, but try to feel it. And one more, hold it up. In this hold, just check, were you a little extended in your spine? Tuck that pelvis. A, you'll get a better glute squeeze and hamstring squeeze. B, you won't have any tension in your back and you'll get a little extra core work, right? So there's rhyme to my reason here, folk. All right, so here, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Bring the right knee in. Keep those hips high. Lower the right knee, or foot, sorry. Bring the left foot up. Lower the left foot down. Bring the right leg up. Lower the right down. Bring the left up. Lower it down. We go 8 and down. 7, down. 6, woo. 5, squeeze those glutes. 4, I say to myself, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo, guys. All right, we're not done. We're not done. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Now, in this position, don't just let your knee fall so your spine is all out of whack, right? Your job is to keep a neutral spine. Sometimes what I like to do is put my thumbs on my lower ribs and my fingers, like my middle finger on my hip bones. So I can feel if one hand is stretched out versus the other, right? So they should be even. Keep it there and lift it up. 8, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over, left side. Same thing, make sure you didn't get janky there. Here we go. Lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good rest. Put it down. Hands up to the ceiling, all the way up, and flip it over. Whew. All right. So, grab one of your dumbbells, if you have them, and you're gonna hook it behind your right knee. So, hands right underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Flex the right foot, or the foot that you have the weight on, right, that side. Flex that foot. Here we go, lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this one up. 1, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. The hips don't change. 5, 6, 7. Hold it out. 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. Out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's round 1. Stay on the right side. Round 2. Here we go. Same thing. We go back 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Check in with your spine. 3. It should just be the hamstring and glute. 2. Hold up. 1. Right? Look at my back. I'm not sinking and hyperextending my back to get my leg up. I'm lifting that, tightening that seatbelt, pushing away from the floor, and it's my hamstring and glute that are lifting that leg. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Turn it out and turn it in. Turn it out and turn it in. 3. Try to keep that foot flexed. 2, 4. 5. 6. I don't know numbers. 7. Hold it out. 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. 8 to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Should be feeling it by now. Round 1 is usually like, okay, that's not too bad. I got that. Round 2, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel it. Here's round 3. Breathe, people, breathe. Here we go. Back 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. 5, 6, 7. Hold it out. 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. 8 to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Just give it a little wiggle. All right, we got a whole other leg. So, tuck it behind your left leg. Unless you did your left leg first, then tuck it behind your right. Whichever one you didn't do, you should definitely be able to tell which one that was. Check in with those shoulders, right? I'm not sinking into my shoulders, right? I want a little dome here. Pull those ribs in. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Flex that left foot. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Turn it out. Turn it in. 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 We go. 5, 6, 7, hold it out. 8, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. Out to the side, we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was round 1. Round 2. Here we go. I don't know why I did like a little Mario there. Here we go. All right, so, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. All right, so we go 8. Guys, 7, 6, 5, 4. Laughing helps. Laughing is the best exercise. 3, 2, hold it up. 1. Laughing it releases endorphins. It automatically turns your core on, right? There's literally no downside to laughing. So just saying, I can't hear you, but you should be laughing at my jokes. It's required. Here we go. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. And turn it in. We go 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold out. Now we pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. 8 to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, guys. We got one more. One more round. Uno más. Here we go. To the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. 1. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it out. Turn it in. 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 5, 6, 7, hold out. 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Bring it down. Last 8 to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Take a break. Lovely. Feel your glutes? You should. Just to note, this is one of those things where you can start to train yourself. If you just did all of that and you're like, I really feel my right glute and I kind of feel my left, that to me tells me that when you're doing your left side, I'm going to turn this way so you can kind of see me. Every time you kick it up, you're leaning those hips. I guess I'll go from the side. You could be leaning those hips to the side instead of stabilizing, right? Because what that does in that prime position is it helps me access the glute and hamstring of the leg that I'm working. If I'm leaning too far over, I'm not going to be utilizing the other side muscles as much. So just something to think about. Okay, up on your feet. So on this one, if you have enough space, in the area that you're working out, you don't have to rotate the way I will be rotating. I guess on this side I do, but I'm too afraid to run into my bookcase here. So we're going to be playing with our lateral lunge and our reverse lunge. I'm going to be flipping directions. So I'm going to go lateral, and then I'll flip to go reverse. If you have the space, don't worry about that. You don't need to do that. Grab both your weights. Okay, so we're going to start with that lateral lunge. And we're going to add a row. So we sit, row, and then come up. Down, row, and then come up. Four more, just like that. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to switch to our reverse lunges. So I'm going to rotate because I got to. Here we go. Back, come up, curl those weights. 2, curl. 3, curl. 4, 4 more. Sitting into the heel that's in front. 7, and 8. Come back to the front. Back to those lateral lunges. 2, 3. Your lateral lunge, 4 more, is very much more like your deadlift. In that last 2, I have to sit back into my hips and allow my chest to fall forward, particularly with this, because we're adding the row. The row has to be within gravity, so I can't stay upright. Reverse lunge, here we go. Curl at the top. Here, now I can stay more vertical. There might be a slight shift forward that'll coincide with however my front shin goes. Should be about parallel to that. Two more. Last one. One more round. Here we go. And lift. Now again, even though I'm allowing my chest to fall forward, I don't want to round all the way forward. I want to stay in that very typical yoga flat back position, which is not really a flat back, because again, you have natural curves in your back. But for our mind's eye, it's helpful to think of like a tabletop or a flat back. I think this is 8. Lost count. Reverse lunge. Here we go. And curl. Five, 6, 7, 8. Now, for those of you who are used to my structure by now, you might be thinking that was 3 rounds. We're going to do one more, but we're going to put them together. So I'm going to go down into my lateral lunge, row. Then I'm going to come up, go back into my reverse lunge, and curl. Lateral lunge, row, reverse lunge, curl. 3, reverse lunge, curl. Lateral row, reverse lunge. That was an angry song. 5, 6, reverse lunge. 2 more. 7, 8. And last one. Row and lunge, curl. Rest. I'm gonna get some water because I'm dying of thirst in here. My apartment gets really dry. But we've got a whole other leg. So, prepare yourself. We march at dawn. Kidding, we're going right now. Here we go. Out, row, and together. Out, row, and together. 3, 4, 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Flip. Reverse lunge. Curl. Reverse lunge. Curl. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round 2, here we go. 2, 3. I'll try to find a less angry song. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo. Reverse lunge. Down. Curl at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Round 3. Here we go. Woo. And lift. Down. Row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze them at the top. 8. Last set of your reverse lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not done, guys. Put them together. Here we go. Lateral row, reverse, curl. Lateral row, reverse, curl. Lateral row, reverse, curl. Four more. You got it. Last 3. Sit into those hips. And then sit into that heel. Sit into those hips. Sit into that heel. 2 more. And last one. Reverse, curl. All right. Find a nice wide stance. Roll down one vertebra at a time, all the way to the mat. Bend those knees, plie. Straighten those knees and stretch. Bend those knees, plie. Straighten and stretch. Last time, bend those knees, plie. Straighten and stretch. Walk it over to the right. Hang over that leg. Drop your head. Hang on to that leg. Bend the opposite leg and stretch that inner thigh out a little bit. Come back to center. Walk it over to the left. Hold on to that leg, bend the opposite. Stretch that inner thigh. Straighten. Come center. Bend those knees, plie. Straighten and stretch. Now turn your heels so your feet are both pointing to one direction. You might need to shorten your length a little bit so that you can really close those hips, right? Don't let your hips stay open and out of alignment. Be specific, close your hips so they're parallel with your feet. You might need to bend that front leg, that's okay. And walk it over to the left. My feet are also hip width apart, right? So I'm not like one in front of the other. I'm a little wider, so I'm hip distance apart. Now some people might say like, you must have a flat back or whatever. I don't. Because, you know, you might be able to do that. That's cool. That's ideal. But if you don't worry about it. Don't try and hurt yourself trying to get into a pose. You're doing this for a stretch, for a feeling. What a feeling! So don't be afraid to move around. Don't worry what it looks like, because that's not the point. From here, just bring your feet together, or right underneath of you, about hip distance apart, and hang over those legs. Bend those knees as much as you need to just hang on those legs. Big inhale here. Exhale, bend those knees. Start to roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. When you get halfway, push your knees over the center of your feet. Push your hips over the knees, ribs over hips, shoulders over ribs, head over everything. Thanks for coming, guys.